Hey everyone, Clint Rawls with Delta Valves. What I got here is a IQT. This is the IQT. I don't remember if it's an LF 125. It says it there. IQT F 125 Rotork actuator. This unit's 480 volt. It's sitting on top of a 6-inch HPX CVS valve with 8-inch 900-pound flanges welded on it. There's not a lot of videos out there on figuring out how to hook up this Bluetooth handy dandy remote. There's also, I don't know why, the wiring schematics, they show everything in like a square block view. They don't really show this setup with the number count. So it's really hard to figure out where you're supposed to hook up. I mean, the power is obvious. It's right in the middle. It's covered with a red cover. This unit's 480 volt 3-phase. You see I got my whip. I wired in a transformer to our 240 volt 3-phase and just stepped it up. No problem there, but the 4 to 20 input. So the 4 to 20 input control signal is pin number 26 is positive. And then the one in the back is not numbered, but it's just address, so it's pin number 27. And you'll see here. Now let me hit this button. So now it's going to 25% open. Now these actuators, because of this rotary drive with the linear drive conversion, they're super slow. Anyhow, I'm gonna just kick it off of there. I'm gonna go to manual. So you can see here, this is receiving a control signal. That's that setting. So if it's wired up in the control room, that's where you want it. If you're running the manual operator on the side, pull that lever and then rotate that handle. You'll be there for a year trying to move it. And then this is for local control. So local control, you can see the arrow. We can stroke it down, or we can go back up. Only way to stop it is either reverse it with that or go to stop. Now, connecting the Bluetooth remote. So currently it's connected, but nobody really shows you how the heck to connect it. But you basically just hold this down button down. While it's on stop, I believe it has to be there. And then, bam. The remote really won't do anything. You're like pressing buttons. It's like, what is it doing? It won't do nothing. But if you hit the down button, it takes you straight to the menu, settings. Only thing we're ever concerned with realistically on these is the limits. You can see this one. I've got the close limit set to actually a torque limit. So it's on a torque. Wait a minute. What is going on there? Let me change that. Torque. And I've got it set at 70% of the torque. And then you come down here to the open setting on a Fisher/CVS style valve. You don't ever want the plug to travel up and hit the bottom of the bonnet, because these plugs are not designed to handle thrust in that direction. You're supposed to let it hit the seat, bring it up to the valve travel. This valve's 2.5-inch travel. I raised it up 2.5 inches. And then I come in here and you see this one here is on limit. So I'm going to scroll down one more. It says set limit. I'm not going to hit it. Otherwise, if I do, I'll have to manually run this hand wheel for a year trying to get it back past the set point. Anyhow, you'll run it up 2.5 inches or whatever your travel is, and then you'll set the limit. But basically that's it. I just wanted to show y'all that video, and hopefully it helps explain this Bluetooth remote and the wiring. It's not too complicated, but it's just I don't know, kind of stupid that it doesn't show it in a fashion that a normal technician can go right to and go, okay, that's where I hook up my positive and negative 4 to 20. It should take 5 seconds, not 45 minutes of reading through crap and then coming out and trying it. It's really dumb. I'm not saying it took me 45 minutes, maybe 10, but it's just dumb. Anyhow, have a good evening.